India has proposed introducing compulsory testing of the sex of unborn children to try to reduce the number of abortions of female fetuses. The country's Women's Minister, Maneka Gandhi, wants the sex of all children to be registered early in the pregnancy so health officials can monitor their progress. Sex determination tests by ultrasound were banned in India more than 20 years ago in an attempt to stop parents aborting unwanted girls. Well, India has one of the most unbalanced ratios of women to men in the world. The 2011 census shows that India has fewer and fewer females. The country then had just 940 girls for every 1,000 boys, and that number is still falling. In research published in The Lancet magazine that year, scientists estimated that up to 6 million girls had been aborted in India over the past decade. As many as 12 million, in fact, over 30 years. Let's speak to Priya Mukherjee, Chief Executive of Foundation for Mother and Child Health in India. Do you support this new suggestion?
Well, honestly, I have concerns about how this is going to work out. I'm not very sure if we have the correct infrastructure to pull off something like this. And I think the second concern would be that, okay, if we do manage to ensure that a child was born, what about after the birth? How are we going to make sure the child continues to live and is growing up to be a healthy child? Because neonatal deaths often, are not, the reasons are varied. So it's going to be very difficult to make sure that the child lives on and is living a healthy life, whether it's a girl or a boy. So that would be my concern, that, how does this really work?
Is the banning of ultrasound enforced rigorously?
Well, yes, in the sense that it is illegal, and if you walk into any clinic today, you will see a big notice that pretty much tells you that it is illegal to ask for the sex of the child. Having said that, we do know that there are enough number of sex determinations happening, and therefore you have that number of 6 million girl children who have been aborted. So it's still happening.
And this is what, a claim by parents of economic hardship, and when girls are born, are there lots of cases of them being badly treated as children?
Well, it's a myth if you think that girl children are treated poorly or female feticide happens only amongst people who are vulnerable economically. That's not true. In fact, it is more often practiced by people who are educated, intellectually sound, and are holding great jobs. It's not about the whole perspective of burden is what drives this whole abortion of girl child. If I look at my child as a burden financially, I may not be treating it right. So that's what it is.
What about public education campaigns about this? I mean, how big a debate is it?
Well, it is a big debate right now. I mean, if you look around, India is rising, and the society is coming together, and there's a lot going on in terms.
Priya Mukherjee, I'm afraid, I think we have lost you. Yes, Priya Mukherjee, speaking to us from India.